What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another goddamn Big G video. Now in this video it is going to be an RNG challenge. Yes, an RNG challenge, as if TeamFight tactics wasn't already hard enough. Well, I decided to make it that little bit harder.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Now, I did this challenge in normal rank because, let's be honest, I didn't want to ruin my bronze elo because, let's be honest, it's a hard grind out there. I didn't want to ruin my hard streak, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, before I get into this video, I want to thank you guys for all the comments you guys in the last video. It's one of my biggest videos to date, and, you know, you guys are amazing. I cannot thank you guys enough. If you guys are enjoying this video, make sure to give it a goddamn thumbs up, comment down below, and goddamn subscribe. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, damn, G, this is a hell of a lot better camera quality than you used to. Well, guess what? I've decided to whip out my old camera, well, my new camera that I never actually used, and try to make my YouTube channel a bit more formal and a bit more better production quality for you guys. Yes, it's more hard work for me, but shit, it's only for you guys in the end, so why not? But now let's get straight into what an RNG challenge is. Now, as you guys know, RNG, random number generator, if you guys know what RNG stands for in TFT, it's practically when the items drop, you have a particular chance to get an item. Now, in this challenge, I'm gonna make it that much harder for you guys to win. Now, as you guys know, you guys get items throughout the creep stages and as you battle line and the carousel, all that kind of stuff. Now, the first thing I'm going to say to you guys, when you guys go into a carousel, your very first start off into a TFT match, you're in the carousel line, guess what? Rule number one in carousel, you cannot pick an item or a champion at all. Zero. You can't move. You sit there and wait to the very end, you get randomly generated a champion and an item, and you have to use that champion to the end of the round. Now, what I'm trying to show you guys, and I don't just mean by the end of the round, I mean by the end of the whole entire match, and you have to win with a champion that you start with. Now, that's not where it ends. Now, every item you get from then on, throughout the creep stages and all the carousel stages, any item in order that you get it. So let's just say you got an item from the carousel and you got your champion and you decide, well, he has a goddamn rod, I'm gonna chuck, my next item is, I don't know, a goddamn cloak. You have to put them straight onto that person. You cannot save it, you cannot do anything. You have to add and build around this one champion. Now the whole idea is you have to add on that champion so you guys can get 3 maximum items. Now once that champion is completely full and in the order that you get the items, then you can move on to another champion and build up from there. So you cannot move on or add another item or anything like that until that champion has already 3 max items on that person. Now, is that all? No, it's not. So, every time you go through a carousel, obviously you still can't move. You can't move, you can't pick and choose. Even in late game, you can have to be completely random in the order that you get things, and hopefully you can still somehow, from the miraculous riot gods, that you might be able to get a best build and actually win a goddamn game. Now, if you guys think you're up for the challenge, this took me a long time to achieve this challenge. Now, if you guys did this in game 1, well, all I'm going to say to you guys is, that's it. Anyway, without further ado, I'm going to show you guys my challenge that I did and then I completed, and I wanted to show you guys how I did it. I'll go through the rules as that progresses throughout the goddamn game, but that's pretty much it. You literally, as you get the items, you got to add it to the starting person that you got, and even if it's a person that you need from the carousel, you have to sell them, because they have the item on them, and you have to sell it. So let's just say you had two champions, and you needed an extra one, and in the carousel, it gave you that extra person, and you made a level 2 out of that with an item. But if that wasn't the starting champion that you had, you have to actually sell that person to get the item off that person, add it to the original champion. Now that is pretty crazy and a pretty crazy challenge, but for all those goddamn TFT lovers out there, this one's for you. If you think you're up for it, let me know down in the comment section below what build you went and what items you got and who you end up with. Or if you guys have a video as well, make sure to comment down below. But guys, without further ado, I know this sounds like a goddamn mind-blown experience of what TFT is already hard enough. Well, here is my goddamn achievement that I'm actually happy to say that I managed to achieve myself. Enjoy, and I hope you guys do enjoy the challenge yourselves. Let's go. Okay, so as you guys can see, Shen was my random RNG champion with a goddamn rod to start us off. Now I chose Triss and I thought, you know what, Shen's a blade master and a ninja, So maybe if I can go down the path of a Blade Master Gunslinger build, I might have a chance. Now as we progress through the minions, so far no RNG is in my favor, and all I've got so far is 1 gold. So as we progress through the second stage now with the minions, actually I think it's the third stage of the minions, yes, we get ourselves 2 items. Now, as you guys can see, I almost put the goddamn BF sword on him, but instead I changed it to the cloak, which was our first item that we received, onto the BF sword, and that's how we progress through the rest of this goddamn challenge. As the items come in, they go straight onto the champion. Now, as our first round shapes up, it wasn't a bad one. We managed to secure ourselves a first win. I'm going to skip through the next couple of rounds and go straight to the carousel so you guys understand. You don't have to see that, but I did win the second one and lost the third, and so far I'm on 96 health, or LP, or whatever you guys call it, and yeah, I'm in top 3 at the moment, which isn't a bad start. So regardless of what happens here in the carousel, I cannot move, I cannot do anything, so I'm going to have my back to the rest of you guys, and I'm going to sit in my corner and be a nice little boy. Now, my second carousel is Morgana with a Giant's Belt randomly selected, so then I'll sell her and add that Giant's Belt to Shen.
A slow death will be their reward.
Now, as this video progresses, I'm going to show you guys 1 fight out of each round between Carousel and Creeps, just so you get an idea of how the build's going and what you guys' concept is to how to build around that one champion, and how I did it and how I positioned. I want to show you guys at least 1 fight out of each little break that we get, so you guys understand how the build's going and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, on to the Creeps. Here we are, the goddamn Cruds. So far, so good on Shen. I mean, I do have the attack speed boost, and I do have the spell damage of 200 as well. So that was a really big thing for Shen. It allowed me to give attack speed to my Gunslingers and Blade Masters, which is actually a crucial item to kind of have for them. So that was really good. I got really lucky there. But that's not where my luck ends. You guys will see that this round I get some insane luck that allows me... I'm going to let you guys take this on. I'm going to show you guys what happens. So I do get Draven early on before walls, which was good. A level 1 Draven allows me to have the 3 Blade Masters, 2 Gunslingers, and 1 Ninja synergy. So far, and so that's not a bad build. We got a good start to the Blade Master Gunslinger combo. Now moving on to the carousel. Now, as you guys can see here, the third carousel, my back is to the wall. I've got no items on me, and the rest of the team has selected. Now I get myself a Sejuani with the chainmail, so I'm going to sell Sedge, add that to goddamn Shen, and we're going to move on from there. So now, as you guys can see, Shen is completely full of items, and he's only level 1. Now I've got to start looking at who my next person is going to be, then I'm going to be able to build up from this, and add on the next full items too. So far, so good. We're up to Wolves, and I'm in second place and only lost 10 health. Now, we got a level 3 Tristana, So my next idea is to add all my items to Tristana. She's already level 3, and why not? Because she's only going to get bigger and better from there. So after the walls, whatever items we get, if we do get any items, I'm going to add straight to Tristana. And as you guys can see, it could not have been a better luck in all of RNG of Riot. You would not have picked a better combo to add to Tristana with this build. Adds the extra Blade Master and makes Tristana a Blade Master along with 4 Gunslingers, which makes Tristana's auto attacks a hell of a lot faster. Now, the 4th carousel. Once again, I cannot move, so I'm going to dance in the corner here. I am top dog, and there's only 4 people alive left, and we got a pretty decent build now. We have the Tristana that's a Blade Master, my Shen is completely stacked, and we got a pretty good team. So I'm going to wait it out and go into the next round right before Raptors, and let's see what our combination is. So we got ourselves a Swain with a BF sword, which is pretty good again for Tristana.
With honor.
I'm going to sell Swain, add to Tristana, level up a few units here, and move on to Raptors. Now with a BF sword already acquired to Tristana, whatever item this is, I'm going to add straight again to Tristana. That's if it is an item and not gold. And what would you know? It is gold. And when it comes to the 5th carousel, as you guys can see, I won one, lost one, won again, and I'm on 84 HP. And this is the last carousel. There's no full items, there's nothing I can do. And this will probably be the last carousel I'm probably going to have. So, we'll see what we get, and this will be our final build.
This is where Draven shines.
So as you guys can see, I did get a Yasuo, which is really good for Blade Master, but because he had the item acquired to him, I had to sell him in the hopes that I may get another one soon, but I had to put the item on Tristana. So it had to be done. Now with 6 Blade Masters, 4 Gunslingers, 1 Ninja, the build is looking pretty goddamn good.
With honor.
So it's looking like right now our comp is a little bit too strong for the final guy, and we move on to the dragon, which has a Shojin. Now with Tristana with Shojin, Rune of the Blade King, and attack speed, you couldn't be more happy. As you guys can see, we take out the dragon. I'm going to skip that part for you guys so you guys don't have to see that part. And I'm starting to scout out now for the last round to see if he's changing up his comp, see if he's moving things around, and so I can adjust accordingly to what that is. Now we do get Yasuo towards the end. I'm going to chuck him in over the level 2 Fiora because let's be honest, Yasuo is probably one of the best Blade Masters besides Draven, and on his own, he gets that goddamn buff, which is really cool from Exile.
Let's do this.
And as you guys can see, pushing for that last Draven, and, well, couldn't get that level 3 Draven, unfortunately, but we did get a level 3 Trist, a level 3 Graves, and I'm pretty happy with the comp we got. As we move on to the final round here, victory is mine. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to comment down below, give us a thumbs up, and goddamn subscribe. Now, guys, take care of yourselves. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Much love. Big G out.